go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live.
Hi everyone, how are you today? We are here to do our dashikis and bonnets because I had to get some fish. I got the fish. Okay? It's taken me 6 months to get fish. And now I know where to get fish. It's in walking distance. And as irony would have it, there's a car place next to the fish. I never went left. I only go right. And so I think I'm closer to getting a car. I think. I don't know. Oh, yes! Yes! Aww. Oh, I ordered a mug, which I'll show you guys on another feed. Got a mug. So happy. It was just delivered, so now I gotta see where it's at. So, I got my fish. Yes, Cynthia, I got the fish. Got the fish, everyone. And I went to the fish place and I didn't have my, let me just put this here. I don't want to mess up because I took off so long. Okay, let me go like this. No. Sorry. I went to the fish place and I didn't have enough battery on my phone. And I was like, ugh, because you have to sit there because I got there late, right? So everybody had their orders in. And most people leave because they have a car, right? And they come back to pick up their fish. But I was like, I'm going to wait right here. And that was code for put me ahead of the line. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta talk to Caribbeans, like very suspicious. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna wait right here. And I told him, I was like, because I don't have a car and I'm walking up and down the hill, you know, because I already talked to the lady. I said, I walk up the hill, came back, and I said to her, I'm back down the hill. And so I said, sit right here. And then where I sat was a bunch of like stuff from them. It's 2 people cutting up the fish. And so I sat and everything went up in the air and wound up on the floor. And I guess that made it quicker for me, you know, get me the hell up out of there. They're like, let's take her bag next, right? You know what I mean? Like, you a fuck up. People gonna take care of you. Be a fuck up, people gonna take care of you. That's what I've learned in life. You just fuck up and people are like, do you need something? Yes, I do. Thank you for helping me. But in any case, they love me now. The fish peoples, they love me. So I didn't have a lot of money on me today, but I got something called tiger fish. I got something called grunt fish. And I forgot what the third one was. I'll take a picture of it. And then I'll ask the guy again tomorrow. But I do remember grunt because I wasn't sure what he was saying. So I was like, spell it. And then tiger fish, which I've never had. I got fish that I never had, and I got something else, but I don't know what it is, right? So I'm going to get more, because then I said to them, can I put this in the freezer? Because I don't know fish that way. And they're like, yeah, put it in the freezer and take it out when you want it. You know how they talk, I can't copy them right now. And so I was like, okay, so let me get more fish tomorrow, and I freezer it and package it, and then I'll have fish. This might make me a pescatarian, everyone, because I've been trying, but then I see a steak, and I gotta eat the steak, because y'all know me and steak, but I might become a pescatarian. How's everyone doing? Oh, girl, it was so fresh. I was watching them cut up the fish. Oh, then I said to the lady, when I saw it was my package, because I was waiting, I was watching them cut it up. They got this electric thing to scale. By the way, the scale is one color. The fish is another color. Like, there were these orange fish, and I took an orange fish. Orange color fish. It's not called orange. It's an orange color fish. I think that was one of the fish that I took, an orange color fish. And then they go to lift up the scale of the orange color fish. The orange was gone. And the scale was like that thick. I'm wondering if different parts of the world, the scale is thicker. I'm just learning a lot, I think. And then when I saw it was my fish, I said, I stood up, right? I said, excuse me. No head. And of course, in the Caribbean, no one says that. No one says no head in the Caribbean, right? It's just not a thing. But I say, no head. And then she tells me, she goes, the head is for soup. And I go, oh. Well, you make soup from head. I says, I remember my grandmother making fish head soup. I remember this. I tell her. And then I go, got it. No head. But then I sat down and I was like, I don't know. I think head sounds pretty good. A little bit of head, A little bit of head hurts no one. I'm thinking. Fish head people, stop being dirty with your thoughts. Like, you disgusting fish head. Right? So I lathered up. I lathered up with sunscreen, because I went up and down the hill 3 times today. That never happened. So in any case, I can't wait to taste how it tastes. AB, I can't wait. Oh, Thai Life. I see 555-333-111 a lot. That was for you, Thai Life. That's because you are investing in your spirituality. It's like they're knocking on your door and they're like, hello, it's time. Time to step into your spirituality. Hi, Lottie. All right, let's get the word of the day. I wanted to keep it simple. And it's from the Angel Guide of Carl Gray. A lot of us in the group love Carl Gray. Angel Guide, Carl Gray. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Up and down the hill. I just went up and down. And the hill is sunny, When the hill is sunny, what are you supposed to do? My boobs are lopsided, so let me just get the boobs taken care of. Oh, I got tissue in my boobs to carry the sweat. All right, that's a little better. Seems a little fuller here. Oh, Britney Spears showed her boobs today. Did anybody see Britney Spears' post? Something about boobs and breast milk, and then she was like, fuck you all. Like, it was hilarious, talking to her family. It was hilarious. I love Britney. She cracks me up. I love her. Fuck you all. Oh, she said that her daddy sat her down the day that he took over conservatorship, and he said to her, I'm Britney Spears. He said that to her? That's not nice, Daddy. Daddy, that's not nice. That's why she's going to kick your ass. Your daughter's going to kick your ass. He said that to her. I'm Britney Spears. I don't think she knew what that meant. I don't even think she knew that she was under conservatorship, let alone her dad telling her she's Britney Spears. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, throw down your hair. That was Britney. She was Rapunzel. She was a real life Rapunzel. Until we freed her, right? Until we got involved. Once we got involved. That's a lovely, happy song from your bird. Yeah, these birds. Aw, his grandson is a so cute little baby. Aw. My neighbor told me his grandson was coming yesterday, but I just saw it, my neighbor and the grandson. Okay. He made her career. Oh, I know what he meant. And she gonna kill him though. I know what he meant. Them words are gonna be eaten. They're gonna be eaten. All right. I love Britney, especially when she says, Britney bitch. Oh, she said that in the post. Listen to what she said. I love her. Okay, good. Hold on a second. Listen to what she said in the post. She said, but she'll delete this shit in a minute. One thing about Britney, she'll delete this shit. She said, one of the things she says, if you check out my chest, and it could kind of pass for a baby's ass. So go ahead and kiss it while you're at it. Don't forget, I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. Who is this? I'm a child. I'm a mother. I'm a sinner. I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell. I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. I know you wouldn't want it any other way. Who wants to play? What's your name? Let's go. Oh, and fuck you too. Was that a song? Does anybody know if that was a song? Was it a rap song? Was it one of Britney's songs? Or did she just create that? Did she just give us a song? Is that a song? That is a song, AP. Whose song is it? Is it Britney's? Is it somebody else? I like it. And then she goes, psst, take me back, laugh out loud. It's more like fuck you until the day I die. She is on fire. She's on fire. She's mad. She might have wrote it. The being sounds like it does. That's part of a song. Do you know where the song came from, Marie? Do you know whose song? Because in the end, she was like, fuck you. Okay, one more thing, everyone. I found out how to clean my floors, right? I got these white floors. Ugh, my knee hurts. Ugh. I got these white floors, right? So yesterday, I brought something called man soup. It fell all over, and then, so I wouldn't have ants all over the place. I was in Jason's class. I poured bleach where I cleaned it up, but where I spilt it, and then I went back to Jason's class for his EPA class. And then I turn around and when I went to clean it, the spot where I cleaned was super white, like white, 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 white. And I was like, oh my God, this is how you clean these floors? So last night I did one half of the living room. Kitchen, it's all combo. You know how they make the houses nowadays. And I went to bed once I cleaned it because you can't step on the floor. And then today, when I went to go to get the fish, because I knew I wasn't coming back right away, I did the other half. These floors are what my landlord would be really proud of me. Like, really, really proud of me. Because these floors are amazing. Because I was like, I remember when I walked in the house, they were clean. And I was like, how did he clean them? Because the cleaning team did it, right? Because in when you have an Airbnb, you have to have professional solutions to clean. So the cleaning team did a great job. Hi, Cynthia B. Hi, Paula. What are you pointing down to, Paula? It's called Bitch by Meredith Brooks. Oh, is that a song or a poem? Okay. Oni Kiana, how are you? All right. Are we ready for the word of the day? Laugh out loud. Yes, Marie. Okay. Laugh out loud. I'm slow today. Okay. It's called Bitch by Meredith Brooks. Okay, I'm going to look it up. All right, let's get the word out for the day. Everyone, I was going to pick this one, but I don't want to change my mind, but I'll go back to this one. Cancel, clear, release. Cancel, clear, release. I also want to tell you when something is happening, if someone throws something at you, because people can throw words at you, you know what you have to do? Two things. This is two. Okay, two things, right? You can go like this, or you can go like this. And this blocks and cancels. All right? You can go like this, where it's not like obvious, where you're like, I cancel. You don't have to do all that. You just kind of go, Or you can just go like this, and the person cannot penetrate. And what I mean by that, because when people talk, one, they could throw things at you with their own fingers, right? Or they could say things and include you in the story, which is probably one of my most hated things in communicating. Do not put me in your story. Do not put me in your mess, right? So a good example of putting someone in their mess as if you're an idiot, right? So the person that's talking to you has a problem, and the person says, like, let's say it's her, she's talking about her husband. And then she says, just think about it. What if your husband, no, you don't need to do that. That's really poor and bad communication, because subconsciously you just threw a scenario on that woman to give them your drama. You're jealous that you're having such an ugly situation, and then you turn it around and you include the woman, the woman's kids, their home, and you just packaged all your ugly and gave it to the person that you're talking to. What's punch energy pain? Okay, if you have knee pain, massage the opposite knee. Oh, look at you, Marie. I mean, Lottie, look at you. I'll try it. I'll try anything. I'm so tired of having this problem. Does anybody understand what I'm trying to say? But people are such poor communicators, half the times they don't realize. Now, you can stop them like I have. I've learned to tell people, Do not include me in your story. I'm not an idiot. I get that your husband is abusive. Tell your story the way you know it, right? Which stops the energy. When you break that up immediately, when you tell someone, no, 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 keep the story in your wheelhouse. I get it. Don't include my family, right? It breaks up the energy. You just did like this and broke it up. Broke up all that chi that was being sent to you, right? But if it's innocent energy, not mean, not purposeful, but really innocent, like someone talking, I'm going to do it to you guys, but forgive me. Everybody cross your arms. Everybody cross your arms. So you can, I'll do it downward. You can point, you can this, you can point, right? People love to point, right? People like to say you and point, right? All you have to do is, really? Do you see what I mean? Now there's no need for that to be confrontation. Or you could be like, wow, you went through all of that? You look like you're being sympathetic to the story that's being told. You don't give a fuck about the story. She's throwing energy at you. So now you're trying to stop the energy from coming to you. This could be a random person standing in line at the bank. You don't like, this is not anybody personal. This could be like, oh, I don't want this energy. What is she? Oh my God. See what I mean? Just blocked all that energy. Actually, no, Lottie. It's not different with me pointing at you. It's not different when it's innocent, right? Because everything is done purposefully. Everything. All you need to know is how to protect yourself. When someone's telling you a story and is pointing and throwing things at you, this is a habit of theirs. That's why I say it's purposefully. It's a habit of theirs. I don't have the time to discipline people about their habits. But this is someone that is trying to throw energy at you. Do they necessarily know it? No. Is it necessarily innocent? No. Because whatever action someone is doing, it's not necessarily common. So why do they do it? All right? Has anybody ever had to do that? Just block their energy? This is my favorite. Because I feel like I'm an Indian warrior woman when I do this. I see. All right. Clear, cancel, release. Thank you, Misha. Clear, cancel, release. I love that. Thank you, Paula. Inadvertently dumping energy. Yep. 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 I work with someone who never has a good day. Oh my God. Ugh. I hate that person. I hate that type. And constantly does stuff like this to anyone with ears. See? You know what I'm talking about. You might have to call her out. You know, you might have to be like, never happy, huh, sweetie? Or make it into a joke. Hey, sweetie, what unhappy thing do you have to tell us today? I'm all ears, right? Turn it around. Turn that energy around. Make her kind of like figure out who she is and then kind of go, I don't know if everybody wants to hear my story today. Oh, thank you, Lottie. Gotta stay on our toes, especially our spiritual toes. Yeah. Misha goes, I'm doing that now. Yes. Protect your energy. You know what made me think of that? To be honest with you, Tracy Braxton's cancer. That's what made me think of that. You know, the energy that's exposed to them, right? And it being so raw with their emotions and people picking and choosing who they like. I like this sister. I don't like that sister, you know? And energy being thrown at you, right? And you don't even know it. That's why most reality stars have fucked up lives, because energy is being thrown at them. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Do you get it? That's why failure in a reality world is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Portia was meant to fail, even though I think she's getting another 6 series. I can't tolerate this woman, but they won't let her back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's why Nene failed, right? Because you have this love-hate thing going on, right? A whole group loves Nene, a whole group hates Nene. A family member called me out and it changed me, although she asked about my life. I still changed. I don't know what that means, Thai life. That's a lot. What do you mean they called you out? What does that mean? She asked about my life. I still changed. Sweetie, did you change for the better? Because I don't know what you're talking about. So just elaborate a little bit more, because that's a little convoluted. Good health, Brett. Oh my God, Miss Tracy, you're gold live and love you, and I will try it. Oh yeah, try it. Try it. Please try it. That's why Thai life, a family member called me out. Oh, for complaining? You're the complaining type? No bad energy over here. Right. Right. Sometimes I forget to go back to the card. Right. Cancel, clear, cancel, release. Didn't we learn that with Whitney in that show? Do you remember she had something very simple, similar to that? Was it clear, cancel, release? One of my favorite things from that show with, remember Whitney with the school and the show? And if people don't like you, how are you going to be your best about them? I'm calling you out. Laugh out loud. I don't get it. What's everyone saying? Everyone's confusing me. She said I was a Debbie. Oh, you're a Debbie Downer, Thai life. Because I had no good news at the time. Although she asked me how my life was going. Yeah, I get it. She asked you, but she didn't ask you. You know, I get it. She asked you and you purged. People says, how's your life going? They're like, you kind of go, okay, even though it's not, right? What's the deal? Do people really want to know? No. I'm not saying that's okay, but I'm just saying the answer is no. But do you feel like you're a Debbie Downer? Because that's just so much energy to pull down. Do you recognize yourself as being a Debbie Downer? Are you never happy? Is that something that needs to be worked on, maybe? Like practicing? It takes practice to be happy. Let me tell you something. It takes practice. It's not automatic. Nope. Do you see little babies? Nope. Little babies can be miserable. Like, what's the matter? You're always crying. Well, it has nothing to do with being close. If she corrected you, maybe she corrected you because she felt close to you. See? Maybe you took it so negatively because, again, that's Debbie Downer. Maybe it could have been information that was like, register, like, hear her. You might be Debbie Downer, and maybe something needs to change. I don't know. I don't know the whole scenario, but I'm just saying. If someone picked up on that, like, it's kind of like, do I act that way? Do I? That happens to me a lot, where I'm like, do I act that way? And then I'll sit on it and I'll be like, oh, I guess I do act that way. And maybe that affects people, and maybe I need to figure out how to be best. Right? So figure out how to be best, Thai Life. I don't know what that means. You like different perspectives. Listen to the one perspective and figure out that maybe she loves you enough to call you out. Just sit in it for a minute. Hi, Lucille. Yes, thank you, Lottie. Corrections are good. Jesus Christ. All right, give us a chance and some groups pick up on people. Okay. All right. Let's get back to basics because I really want to take a nap. Your message. You are being guided, hi Patsy, to clear your life and energy. Who am I talking to? Come on, people. Who am I talking to? You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging situations, events, or people. It's time to release any old ideas, time to release negative thought patterns. Who invests in negative thought patterns? It's time to figure out that that is who you are and that something needs to change, and start practicing positive affirmations until the negativity that you've invested in is gone. All right? Because the mud that you're in is debilitating, and you're dragging people in the mud with you, right? And I'm not that girl. I'm not going to let you have people that you dragging into the mud. I'm going to block that energy. I'm going to step in front of it, and I'm going to be like, where are you going? To the mud. That's where all the negativity is. Do you really want to be in negativity right now? Or do you really want to figure out how to be a better person? Really? Do you want to really figure out that happiness might take some work, but all the work that you're putting in to be emotionally miserable, I'm not going to let you go there. No? Now I'm going to sit here with you and we're going to figure it out. We're going to laugh at some of the, things that could be laughed at. I used to have a friend. He was an idiot, though. Because I have nervous laugh, right? And I also make nervous jokes. Sometimes the nervous jokes are inappropriate, but it's still part of my nervousness. So sometimes I'll just spit out something and I'll find it funny. And I'll add to it, but it could be like somebody dying. And I'll be like, oh my God, could there be more blood? Like, that's me, right? I don't mean it. But I had someone that registered my nervous laugh. And so something had happened on TV and I put out a giggle, a nervous laugh. And everything stopped. He was a narcissist, right? Everything stopped. And he's like, what are you laughing at? That's not funny. Like, you don't get to control my automatic emotions. And I was like, no, I'm not laughing. I'm nervous. So it's a knee-jerk reaction. But then I had to explain it to this dickhead. And so the moment got, like, all of a sudden it became about him and his misery and him. So he was trying to change me to suit his goddamn misery, but I saw it. I recognized it. And I stopped being around him. Because I don't value someone that's not taking a moment to figure out, oh no, this is a nervous laugh. I've done it all my life and I don't even know if I can stop it. I might be able to minimize it, but not stop it. Because it's knee jerk. But you want to train me by being a bully? This card is challenging you to move away from negative people, situations, negative events, right? Right? Who needs to go to a party with negative family members all the time? All the time. You already know that you're prepping for one of your cousins to show their ass, and you know you're going to wind up in the middle of it. You already know that you're going to work tomorrow because that woman, if she bothers me tomorrow, is on and cracking. You already know this, right? So you have to go with the better wherewithal, especially if it's work, because nobody's messing with my money, all right? And you have to know, you have to sit in something. I'm not going to engage. I will look at her like this. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, the power of your thoughts, and the power of your intentions. What is your agenda when you're constantly negative? Because positive people bring joy to the world, don't they? Positive people help you to see the light. I never thought of it that way. Oh my God, you're always happy. That just feels so good. Negative people have a hidden agenda to bring you down and make you remember negative stuff, right? You ever have somebody that's like, man, my dad used to beat the shit out of me. And it triggers you, right? But what if they already know what triggers you? And what if that's trauma bonding, but you don't know it? You don't know the hidden agenda of somebody else. I refuse to trauma bond anymore. You coming to me with a problem and you got issues, I'm gonna listen. But when I see that it's trauma bonding, I can't. I have to step aside. I have to step away. I have to take, hold on. I have to stop it. Does that make sense, guys? I can't trauma bond. I'm so tired. I cannot take this on me, right? And sometimes no one talks on the phone anymore, but sometimes, like when you're talking to somebody begins a trauma bonding bullshit, even one hand will do. Because it's an automatic response. If you learn that you can do this, and then you have to question why you did this with someone, you need to get the fuck off the phone. Get the fuck off the phone. You know, sweetie, let me tell you something. I gotta go. If I did, the fish is gonna burn. The fish is gonna burn. I gotta go. You know, let's finish this. Let's finish this up later. It sounds fascinating. Let's finish this up later. And don't answer the text or the phone after that. All right. Oh, they're going to add to this. If you're saying something even jokingly about yourself, which I never do, well, except the other day I did say God doesn't love me, but I do question that sometimes, God. But I think you do love me. But I think I'm learning a lesson. And that's why you haven't given me a car. But I do question you. If you're saying something even jokingly about yourself, that might have a negative effect on you or express something you wish wasn't real. Are you being encouraged to be more loving towards yourself? So, Melissa Burton, who is growing leaps and bounds spiritually, did a video on the number 6792. In the beginning of the video, she was, I'm not sure because I wasn't watching, I was listening because I was walking up and down a hill trying to find this fisherman, right? So I could only hear it. And I'm going to paraphrase what she said, I think she said, look at my skin, look how beautiful. And then she said, I'm beautiful, or something like that. I'm beautiful. Something to that effect. I might be paraphrasing. You know what I thought when she said that? I thought, good girl. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Right? Because it was an internal thing. It was like, I believe this. I don't need to prove it to you. Right? But she was saying that she's putting on at Marie. I walked up and down the hill, and my leg wants to give out. She was trying to say how good at Marie _ Nicole on IG's products are, right? So that was the whole purpose. But in trying to promote somebody else's product, she reminded herself how pretty she was, or how beautiful she was, or I look beautiful. And I was like, yes, yes, we got there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And I want you to understand it's time for you to act better about yourself. How do you feel about you? That's the question of the day. Do you like you? You might want to answer that question for homework. All right. Courage to be more loving. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, trying to cover my face. Clear, cancel, release. Anything you no longer want or need in order to make room for love, positivity, and peace. It's a practice. It won't come overnight. But every time you chip away the negativity, the next day feels better. We grasp onto the negativity because we've learned that's the only thing that we know. We've got to replace it with something else. So positivity is all that you know. All right. Oh, did you see Lottie's a video, Lottie? Yes. Yes. Did you see her video? Oh, I love that. I just loved it. I was like, oh, it just made my day. It just made my day because it was so innocent. She was promoting at Marie Nicole's product, and then boom, she felt herself. Thank you, Lottie. All right, guys, I'm going to put my feet up because I walked up and down the hill 3 times today. In the sun, guys. Look how, all right, look. Can you see the darkness of this arm? Right? The inside is one color, right? You guys can't see, so I'll just show. Inside is one color. Look what's on top. Look. And all of this is sunscreen. Does sunscreen really work? Does it really? Oh my God. All right. I love you all. I hope I helped. I hope I helped. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna do an exercise video, but not now because I'm too tired. I love you. Bye, guys. Oh, wait.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Bye, guys. So sorry.